Little Sunday morning rap, understanding the balance of two against one. If none of these were here and there was a pole in the center, they each can lean against the pole. If each one was half part of what the bearing that is involved, we can have half bearings, we can have whole bearings. Is that possible? Do we need a stick already connected, or can we put a bearing together that just has spindles on this side? It can spin around, but it spins around in its own bearings. This one has 3 bearings and this one has 3. But I really came up here because I'm a little angry this morning. They want to put up my rent over $110, but they didn't say it that way. They just said, "Here's the papers and sign the lease." I'm gonna go into my papers and get out my lease and see if I can read this to you because it's really bothering me. First of all, they got my name wrong. They got my postal code wrong. But inside the lease, it says in French, if you want to renew your buy for this month, then we're not going to, this is the adjustment. Your rent is going to, MAME means the same. MAME means the same. Remember, MAME means my rent is going to stay at $7.15, but the electricity bill will no longer be responsible by the owner, so they want me to pay the electric bill. That's $90 a month. Plus, they took out the washer and dryer in the basement of the building, and that cost me another $40 a month. So the $40 that they took out of the building, plus the increase in the hydro of $90, they basically want me to pay $130 and not say a word. And if you look up, there's no top on that light, broke a long time ago. And if you look into my bathroom, okay, the fixture has come off and they haven't fixed that. And I've asked them a year ago. My windows are all leaking cold air and the 2 windows have broken since I'm here in 12 years. The edges have coming off. I've asked nicely. Didn't send in an email. I don't believe in that. I just believe an owner should just but that's not the only thing they do, they told me, because I already spoke to these people. Oh, don't worry, we'll get to you. Oh, don't worry, we'll get to you. Don't worry about that. It's not a big thing. Conscientious. Oh, it costs too much. We have a certain budget for the building. The baby is the building, not the clients, right? Well, the baby, okay, when times are rough, we'll give you anything, but when times are good, we'll give you nothing. We'll take it all away, and in the meantime, we'll charge you the maximum and raise the price every single time we put renovations into the building. So this is what we have. This is the arms race, right? We have Hubble and we have the arms race. Take it away, turn it around, we've got Mars race. Mars, ace, ace, race, angel, heaven, the addition of H. 1, 1, and 1, right? Drag a line through it. One becomes a T, the other becomes the H, depending the distance between these 2 lines over here. When they're all the same distance, 1 line square, 2 squares, 3 squares, how many squares to create this? So I'm just going over things. So they want to put up my rent. Let's say about 15%, and that's all it is in this world. It's just money, and we have a hard time thinking if we don't increase money, if he increases and they increase and we don't increase, how can we pay for anything we do today? Raphael, blending in 7286, Winnipeg Red Sun, in the body of a fleshy robotic. This was 2005. It's the year 5781 minus 4, 18, 19, 20, 21. But when the year 21 comes in, it is done. When the year 2017 ends, you're ending 2018 years. When you start off at 01, you end up at 2018 at the end of this year. The end of next year is 2019. So we're 1 year behind. The year after that is 2020. Right? When we end the year 2008, 17, 2018, 2019, we're at 2020. The 0 is at the beginning. Is that correct? Unless you're starting at 5. It's all a numbers game, my friends. It's all about synchronicity of the alter worlds. the world, if I have one complete world here, imagine I have a cross, right? Imagine I have a cross, okay? And everybody must live on this cross. Everybody must have one corner connected on this cross. The minute one person puts its life onto this cross, every other touch, okay, every other touch, okay, is part of you too. So if you put one on the back side of the pole and one on the front side of the pole, right, you have the pole that's in between. Remember, you have this part of the pole, they come apart, right? The pieces come apart. They fit into each other. They're not this thick, they're always this thick. Because I take half out of here and half the life out of here for half the life to pass. Remember the two parts meet over here? One's going up and taking away linear, the other's across, and you put the two posts together. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. If somebody has any ideas of what I should do, I already know I'm going to go to the department of the agency on Monday. And if you just want to tell me anything about or stories about their landlords, etc., go ahead. I want to hear it. Thank you for watching. It's real.